Would not want to be in a shadow boxing competition against these guys. Ooh. It was very overcast and a bit gloomy in England, so I'm quite pleased to report that I've driven just under 2 hours south to the city of Amiens in France, and it's a lovely city so far from what I can tell. It's a beautiful pond behind me. I'm on my way to my game of the day, but I just wanted to say quickly that the weather in France is a lot nicer, to the point where I'm starting to wonder if I needed to bring this coat. Definitely the hat was a good move though, so we'll see what that's like in a minute. I did see it on the way in. I forgot to film any of my drive, but it was let's just say quite scenic actually. I really liked it. But anyway, I'm off to the ground now. Slow walk because I'm a little bit early, but I'm hoping there's gonna be like some merguez or other kind of sausage provided for their last game of the season. And there it is, the Stade de la Lincoln, aka the Unicorn Stadium. I've got a beer. I might as well mention the lineup. There's a couple of recognisable names for Amiens. Gal Kakuta of Chelsea fame is lining up for the Unicorns, as is Papis Cisse, former Fenerbahce and Newcastle, among other striker. He's had a pretty good season by his own standards. Although this is very much a game at the bottom of the table. Amiens managed to save themselves from any relegation trouble at all last weekend with a win away, as Laval currently occupy the final relegation spot, so they could still save themselves with a win today, but it's not going to be easy for them at all. So, but it's definitely more on this for Laval than Amiens. Turn out because every ticket was €5. Anyway, here we go. Protest against the owners.
Mesdames, Messieurs, c'est avec beaucoup d'émotion que nous avons appris cette semaine le décès de Jean-Claude Desmarais, qui était un des plus anciens dirigeants de l'Amiens SC, fidèle au club. Jean-Claude est arrivé alors qu'il avait 57 ans, il a été au service.
Amiens. Didn't realise I'd got a seat with the Ultras, but you know, we take the wins. Oh, here we go. Early chance. And there is Cisse. Song saying goodbye to Laval. We'll see. first half, not a single second have added on time. Apart from that naughty bit of skill I managed to catch on camera, I can't recall a single thing. But it's actually been quite fun, sat with the Amiens ULTRAS. So hopefully there was something to cheer about in the second half. And as it stands, it's 0-0. It's a pretty cool looking ground, and it did used to host Ligue 1 games. They were up for 2 seasons fairly recently, just before COVID. But I never managed to visit when they were Ligue 1. But I thought now was as good time as any, especially the bargain €5 entry price. So I'm sure the stands are a little fuller than normal. But all the same, I mean, I don't know how good the atmosphere is in the rest of the ground, but where I'm sat, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, it must be said. And we're back underway. And part of some kind of protest.
Direction, l'émission, direction, l'émission, direction, l'émission, direction, l'émission, direction. Direction, l'émission, direction, l'émission, direction, l'émission, direction.
Directed at those guys. And finally we have a goal! The one and only Papi Cissé! Papi Cissé! It had to be him. Cissé! Papi Cissé! Oh, and away it goes. Oh dear. Could be a goal yet. Laval pull one back. The Amiens fans wanted offside, but the lines lady has not put her flag up. 1-1. Do you have any idea what it is? Is it the badge? Yeah. Allez Amiens! Here we go. All the chants and the little protests there were all because they are not a big fan of the owner, Williams. He's a very greedy man, apparently. Oh my god, how's he not scored? Honestly, Amiens have had 3 brilliant breaks to kill this game, or take the lead, and they just squandered them all. Stade Lavallois have saved themselves with that goal. They've taken the lead. Hey. Drama, my goodness. Laval run on the pitch, they might well have saved themselves from relegation. We don't actually know because the Bordeaux game got abandoned. It was a pitch invader. Wants a picture with the goalkeeper, I think. Loads of people going on the pitch. reason in particular. Absolute mayhem. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. Ooh. Ah. So I found myself a nice little bar en route back to my place. So let's do a little debrief. Basically, what's happened is Amiens, their frustrations were proved to be well founded as they went on to lose the game after leading. To compound a pretty poor season for them, finishing just above the relegation zone. But they expected a lot more at the start of the season with signings like Galkekuta and Papissise. However, Laval are very happy to have got themselves just above the relegation zone. At first I thought that the Rodez, will they get gifted the 3 points? Probably will, or not. I thought that would directly affect Laval, but as a result of them getting the 3 points, they have secured themselves promotion, finishing currently 2 spots above the relegation zone. Well, I guess it will be regardless. But yeah, they're definitely safe for another year, so they definitely were right to celebrate. My full studying of the table got exposed there. But yeah, it was quite an experience. I didn't know I was sat with the ultras, so it was a nice surprise. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Managed to find a English-speaking lady as well who was telling me some of the stuff that they were chanting. I also got the gist of it from another French guy earlier in the game, and yeah, they were not best pleased with the ownership situation there. So hopefully that gets sorted out. Either Williams stops being greedy or maybe sells out, and we'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, until next time, I'm doing 3 countries in 3 days, so stay tuned because there's more where that came from.